y'all. Hey, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How y'all doing this fine Tuesday? How you doing? What's the 411? What's the 411? One thing, I ought to turn this heat off in here. It done picked up. It's 60 degrees here. Well, 59, that's 60 all day to me. It was cold this morning. It was 37 when I left the house. I left at 6:30. And I got to work. It took me 20 minutes. There was no traffic on the road. I got to work at 10 minutes to 7 today. But two of my co-workers was already there. Hopping. As a matter of fact, everybody on our team was there today. But the other people came in a lot later. But, you know, it was three of us there early. The early bird catch the worm. So it's 2:30 now, and I done exited the building. Had to work through lunch because we were in a meeting, and he said, "You want a break for lunch?" And everybody was like, "No, let's keep this thing going. I don't want to come out back after this, after lunch with this. Let's finish." So it was originally at 10, and we pushed it back to 11, so we didn't finish the meeting till like 1. I'm like, no. So I'm hungry right now. I ate a fruit snack and some crackers. But I'm gonna eat when I get home. And I had some fruit. All I took today was a fruit. I had a banana this morning and I had 4 rich crackers with some peanut butter on them. Some natural peanut butter on them. That was my breakfast this morning. And so, yeah, I had some watermelon strawberries in the refrigerator. I said I'll just leave it up there till tomorrow. I'll leave it till tomorrow. Well, I take that back. I ate 2 of them little small Slim Jims. So, and some fruit snacks and some crackers, some wheat thins. A few crackers for lunch. I didn't even have a full serving of them. So I said, well, let me eat that. That'll tide me over till I get home. And I'm just going to warm up me some of that steak meat when I get home. And probably make me a wrap. What is going on up here? Is somebody asking for something, or is it a wreck or what? Oh, he all out the car talking. What's really going on? Oh, they saying they diverting traffic. Child, Lord have mercy. We can't go down Shelby Drive. She's stopping traffic. Well, lady, stop it then. Stop traffic. I don't know what's really going on, but the police out here. So, y'all, if you're at Shelby Drive and Airways, you cannot go up Shelby Drive. They got it blocked for some reason, y'all. Towards Mississippi, you can't go towards. You can't go down Shelby Drive. So, divert on Airways, a diversion on Airways. Now I'm nosy. I wonder what's going on. You know how you see something and then you be trying to get home to see the news so you can see what's going on Shelby Drive. You know, Drake had a song about Look Alive on Shelby Drive. 901. You know, his daddy from Memphis anyway. His daddy was on one of them old soul groups. I can't remember which one. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's that for that, y'all. So how y'all doing this fine Tuesday? Terrific Tuesday. We on y'all remember this song? It was Ashford and Simpson, I believe. Solid as a rock. I don't know why that kept going on in my head today. I ain't heard that song in years. And it's just like, that's what this love is. That's what we got. I used to love me some Ashford and Simpson back in the day. Did anybody look at the hip hop Grammys? They say Will Smith, and well, they say everybody did a really good job, but they say Will Smith, I guess they closed down the ceremony, and they said they did a real good job. And I just saw something on his TikTok when he was saying that, you know, they were all came up like they were 19. He was 19. They were all knew each other. You know, like Salt and Pepper, LL Cool J, Dougie Fresh, Flavor Flav, and he kind of showed some pictures of them back in the day when they were young. And he said, you know, it used to be a competition as much as they loved each other. He said, and they was glad that they were able to come together, you know, and it not be, you know, that whole situation of kind of competition. They were just coming together to perform. And it's just amazing how all of them, you know, a lot of them went into doing other things that you still see them today, wholesome and doing their thing. A lot of them went into acting and all that good stuff. And has had a longevity in their careers, you know, and that's just a blessing. And they all started out, you know, with the rap thing and in the rap game. You know, they was showing like Queen Latifah, and it's just amazing how, you know, they've elevated and grown and all of doing something else with their lives, you know, but still in some type of form of entertainment, one way or the other. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm looking for. I'm gonna stop by Dollar General and see if they got a Dollar General, because I don't know what no Family Dollar is in Mississippi. But I'm gonna stop by the Dollar General and see if they got a lifesaver book. You know, Christmas book. I don't even want all the lifesavers, y'all, out of it. Y'all know what I want. I don't even know if they still make this flavor or not. Butter rum. Does anybody know? Do they still make the butter rum flavor? I don't know. Why I had a taste for me some butter rum lifesavers is beyond me. But I said, I know they used to have it in the lifesaver book. I can put the other ones out, but if I can just get me a roll of the butter rum. It's funny how, you know, you think of stuff in your childhood, nostalgia, that, you know, well, I talked about this, I think it was last year, the year before last. I've talked about it several times on my channel about, you know, things we used to get. And I know all of y'all, if you were in any kind of church, Baptist, whatever, they gave you them bags with that candy, that old Christmas candy, and the fruit. And they gave you some nuts too on top of that. But I remember my dad used to, every year. And I hadn't seen nuts out at nobody's house since, you know, my dad was living, of course. But walnuts and the nutcracker would be out there on the Lazy Susan, the pecans, the little hazelnuts. It would like be that bag of mixed nuts, the Brazil nuts. That's something I never see. Like Brazil nuts, you know, anymore. I don't think I've had one in years. You know, those are the dark ones, but they were white on the inside. I think those Brazil nuts. I might be giving a name that they wouldn't even that's not even the name of them. But I think that's what they were. But, you know, we would have that. My dad would also buy, I didn't like chocolate covered cherries. Yuck. Yuck. But he would buy a box of chocolates every year too. And I would only want certain ones. And then I was real, because I wasn't no big sweet eater. And fruitcake, I didn't like fruitcake. And my brother said, you know, I get me a fruitcake from the nuns every year. I'm like, well, you sure ain't getting nothing. So he was talking about, I need to go get my annual fruitcake. I wasn't an eggnog person. You know, what are the holiday additions that y'all just action? I know people, as soon as eggnog hit, they just be in hog heaven. Not me. They can keep that stuff, baby. I don't want nothing that look like an egg or nog. But, yeah, what are some of the traditions that you miss, that you know, wish they would even bring back, or you think about? Like I said, we would get the lifestyle. Y'all remember those? And I don't see those anymore either. You know, the net stockings, like we would get, like, they would already be pre-filled, but they would be like the plastic net, like, stockings. Sometimes the churches will give those out too. Just something to think, you know, think what you think about nowadays. Oh yeah, I wanted to I was listening to a news thing earlier today. You know, I told you I have my stuff on the background playing, and it was this news article about, so y'all be careful. And I got gift cards too, so I looked and see if they mentioned, but I guess you don't have no control. It makes you kind of skeptical about buying gift cards. Walmart gift cards. This church buys Walmart gift cards every year to go along with whatever they're going to give the families out for the holidays. And she said she looked at the activation. It was like $800 worth of gift cards. She looked at the activation, and some kind of way, the two of them didn't match. I'm like, that's an inside job for two of the things not to match, right? And so by the time she went back up to the store, I mean, they done got a whole investigation going on this, and, you know, trying to get Walmart to rectify the situation, right? But of course, I don't know what's going to happen with this whole situation. She said, but of course, it won't be in time to give it to the families. You know, Walmart is not very responsive, because fortunately, she charged it. And therefore, you know, she could put a hold on a charge until they say, because Walmart not going to do anything without investigation. But they'll tell you can't get your money back for gift cards anyway. And that's why I really start utilizing my credit card for gift cards, because I heard about fraud in the past. But at any rate, it was these Walmart gift cards, right? Oh, child. Now, why would you do this, sir? And it's somebody just pull out in the middle of the road. I just don't know. I don't understand it. Just don't understand. That's why you got to drive for yourself and everybody else too. But anyway, these Walmart gift cards, right? Apparently 2 of them had been depleted of all the cash off of them. So I'm like, that's got to be somebody inside. That's an inside job doing. But they said they believe they should start locking up the gift cards. You know, and I always put the little activation slip with mine when I give them to people. But I noticed that Dollar Tree now, they don't give you individual. I did save my receipt for mine there. They don't give you individual activation slips. What they do is it's all on your one receipt. You know how to, like Walgreens and stuff, spit them out individually. Well, Dollar Tree doesn't do that. And like Kroger spit them out individually too. But it does make you kind of skeptical. But these were specific Walmart gift cards. And they saying they should have some type of better system in place to circumvent that from happening. I don't know how well they could circumvent it. I think for the most part they're okay. But I think criminals, if you want to do something illegal, you're going to find a way to do it. You're just going to find a way to be unscrupulous and do things wrong, if that's what your intent is anyway, you know. Yeah, I just came on up Airways and came up here to Goodman Road. I'm going to make a left on Goodman and just ride. This seemed like a longer way to me than the way I go, but it worked, guess, because that's what it does. It gets me home. And I said I was going to Dollar General, didn't I? But it's Dollar General's over there. I need to go check my post office box too. I haven't done that in a while. I have been lackadaisical on checking it. And my knees, y'all, went off and left my phone on my desk, right? Child, I got to the parking spot. And I said, where is my phone? Where is my phone? Because I was going to use I got both of them. I was going to use it to record, right? On my thing. And I had this one, fortunately, in my pocket. And, child, I had to go back and up to my desk. But I drove my car up to the front and put on my flashes. And, you know, they don't play, because they'll call your manager if you are illegally parked up there. They'll either you be 2 steps away from getting your car towed, but they look you up quick and call your manager. But I put the my flashes on and went upstairs, and I moved slow as Methuselah. So I'm like, if they gonna get me, they gonna get me, you know. But I went on up there and got my phone, and I work on the 4th floor, so I had to catch the elevator. Child, it was a whole mess. But I said, maybe they'll see my flashes on and know that I'm coming right on back. But I guess I was good, because if they call, I guess I'll fan out tomorrow. I wasn't bad. It took me about 5 minutes. But I got my car up out the way. Am I going to catch this light? Praise the Lord, I am. I'm going to catch it. And this, okay, sir, you just violating. This car came on behind me. He ain't caught no light, because the arrow was yellow when I turned. So you just gonna do you. Well, do it, sir. Worry about driving your car, lady. I'm talking to myself now. See, I'm all up in his business. All up in the Kool-Aid and don't even know the flavor. Anyway. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I could go home and prop my feet up somewhere and take me a nap. But I know if I do, I won't be no good for the rest of the night. And I'll be asleep for like an hour, and then I'll wake up and be up all times of the night. But I never did. You know, once I got up yesterday morning, I didn't get to bed till about 10, right? I fell asleep about 10 because I struggled through it. Because after I got through working for the day, y'all, I was trying to say, no, don't you do it. Don't you do it, honey. But I end up going to sleep, and I woke up about 1 something to go to the restroom. And I went to the restroom. Now I couldn't go right back to sleep. So I started, that's a bad habit too. Don't pick up that phone, y'all. I picked up the phone, right? And so, yeah. I started putting it in. Some said, you better put that phone down. And it took me still a long time. I just said, close your eyes and shut up. It's dark and don't move. So eventually, apparently, I fell back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, I fell back to sleep eventually. And I got up this morning at 5 a.m. 5 in the morning. I don't know why I say it every time that song pop up in my head. But anyway, and I just said, let me come on and get myself to going, get it together. I did my devotional. I got on up and got myself together and got ready for work. And I said, I don't feel like taking nothing really for lunch. Well, I wanted a salad. I saw somebody with a salad and it looked so good, but I didn't have no lettuce washed, no tomatoes cut up. I don't even have no cucumbers cut up, y'all. I just been, you know, I told y'all I was doing it less as possible. I did some stuff, but it was less as possible. I ain't had no Gus fried chicken in a minute. Do they have a Gus fried chicken, y'all? That's a Memphis local restaurant. It's one in South Haven, but it's local to Memphis, Gus fried chicken. But I know that for a fact, because it was so funny. We went to the Taste of Atlanta one time, right? And they was just getting it there. And it was so funny, you know, because you try to go around when you go to them taste festivals and taste it. And, you know, we spent tickets. I said, I'm going to go ahead and get some Gus fried chicken because I know what it's supposed to taste like. And man, I would say, Mama, why are you getting it? You know what Gus tastes like. But I was like, well, I know this is going to be something I'm going to eat. So I ate that. I hadn't been to one of those in a while. Of course, I can't do the walking like that always, but I do enjoy going to that stuff. Kind of, you get the taste of the city. You know, they have several different places. You know, of course, I wasn't trying everything, but that used to be one of our big things to go to. And I do miss it. And my brother would go to Taste of Chicago and Taste of St. Louis and stuff like that, you know, just to get. And if you haven't been and you want to kind of get the kind of know-how to lay out the land, different restaurants in the land, it's something, a festival to do in different cities. That's something fun that you can do as a family. You know, I would say pre-buy your tickets and things like that. Now, I know the one in Atlanta used to be like in October. Now, I don't know about the rest of them. But anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, sister's sleeping. But I'm going to get off here because I just looked up here and I said, y'all, this girl talking to us on the way home from work. But I like when y'all drive and ride with me. I'm glad y'all came along on the journey. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. You know, we trying to keep this thing going. This choo-choo train a rolling. Come on, ride that train. Let's ride it. Whoop, whoop. Come on, ride that train. Let's ride it. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, y'all know I'll see y'all tomorrow. And you know I love you, but God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Love y'all. Bye.